I've purchased a lot of sketchy Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation consoles from TikTok Shop, and surprise, a bunch of them are scams. But guys, I've learned recently that these scams go so much deeper. So in this video, I'll take you through my entire experience with TikTok Shop and expose their latest scam. And guys, I am no lawyer, but I think this might be fraud. I don't know, but let me just explain. Now guys, we'll start here in the TikTok app, and in case you don't know, there is a shop tab where you can basically scroll through and buy tons of what I would consider very sketchy stuff. But then hopping into my orders, you can see I've placed tons and tons of orders over the past few months and gotten lots of sketchy stuff that didn't work or had problems. But guys, let's get into the biggest issue here, which is this order from All Time Zip. As you can see, return denied, return closed, request closed. And let me just take you through what happened here. So I bought this $450 Xbox Series X, which is apparently now $490. And I'm the only sucker, as you can see, one sold. I'm the only sucker that bought this thing. But it was in my recent Xbox Series X consoles I bought from TikTok Shop, and it was super scummy. It came with, first of all, it came with two separate items. The sleeve here came in its own package, and then the console came in its own package. And guys, the console, oh my goodness, this is supposed to be a brand new console. The price reflects that as well. But the console had a piece of tape holding the seal together. The inside of the packaging was inverse, like the Xbox logo was supposed to be this way, but it was actually the opposite way around. The brand new cords had Scotch tape around them, guys, Scotch tape. And then the wrapping around the console was just not the wrapping they used from factory. Just absolutely not a brand new console. So I was like, yeah, I'm shipping this back. I don't want this. This is not what you sold me. And guys, this is where things start to get really sketchy. So as you can see here from my email, on February 4th, I get an email with a QR code to basically return the item because it didn't match the description. I sent a photo as well of the Scotch tape wrapped cords because that just like makes it obvious it's not brand new. Like anybody knows Scotch tape around cords is not brand new, right? So TikTok themselves provide me a QR code which we take to the post office. They scan it, put their label on it, and it ships out to back to the seller. So I get another email on February 12th that says your return package was received, and the seller has up to 7 days to review the package and then send the return. And you can see here in the next screenshot, it is the same item. That's the one I shipped back. And then guys, 4 days after the return was received by the seller, I get some really sketchy emails and messages from TikTok. Let me show you. So actually first I'll take you back to the first message I received from All Time Zip here. And this is right after I ordered. They said, "Dear customer, hello, sorry to bother you. Thank you for purchasing our product. You have purchased the host and packaging, and we will split the order into 2 logistics for shipment." Just the whole message is just, I don't got to explain it. Super sketch. And then, they respond back after I opened the return request on February 6th and said, "Dear customer, hello, we have sold many models of this product, and we can guarantee they are all brand new and authentic. The pictures you sent are all normal. May I ask if there are any other issues?" And I basically respond back and say, yeah, Scotch tape wrapped around consoles is not normal. And also, I found this later, there was literally a piece of Scotch tape holding the box seal together. So like somebody knew what they were doing. They didn't just like accidentally put this thing back together and sell it as, accidentally sell it as brand new. They were trying to sell it as brand new, even though it was clearly used. Just super sketch all around. Now guys, I do want to mention that next week on Tuesday the 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be having another Whatnot stream. And if you don't know what Whatnot is, it's a live streaming platform where I'll auction off video games and also give away some video games, a few $100s worth, including this custom Game Boy Advance. So make sure to tune in, guys. And if you sign up using the QR code on the screen or the link down below, you'll get a $15 credit to use on anything on Whatnot. So I'll see you there. And then they respond back and said, "Dear customer, hello, sorry for the inconvenience caused. We have contacted the warehouse and it is possible the product was opened during the inspection of the game console." Nobody's inspecting the inside of the box when shipping out new products. That's just not a thing you do. And they say they are willing to compensate me with $10. I just didn't reply because at this point I had actually already shipped it back. So it's like, no, I'm not gonna reply to you. And also that's ridiculous. They say, "Dear customer, hello, can you send us the way bill for your return? The warehouse has not received the product. We need to verify the logistics." What the heck is a way bill? I eventually looked it up, and it's like something to do with the shipping something. I've been buying and selling for over a decade now. I've never heard of waybills, so like, I don't know, man, strange stuff. And they respond back to themselves, say, "We will issue a refund to you after verifying the waybill. Please don't worry. We need to provide a return label." Mind you, this is after I got a return label from TikTok, shipped it back to them, they received it, and this is, what is this, 4 days later that they are saying, "Oh, we need to send you a return label." I already got one from you. What? And you can see here, sure enough, my return/refund was rejected. This is after they already have the product back. I already sent it back to them and they're rejecting it. What? How? And they continue to ask for the way bill, whatever that is, and I basically respond to them, say the product was already returned and you received it, like evidenced by the return tracking info provided to me by TikTok. You already have received the product, you scammer. They're doing something scammy here. And they say, "Please send us a screenshot of the way bill again," which I don't. Waybill you uploaded to the platform. I don't know what they're talking about. I got this from TikTok. You guys should know. You guys sold this on TikTok. Like, this is your back-end system. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I just bought the thing and I'm sending it back with their QR code. Like, sorry. And we did not deceive you. This warehouse did not receive this product. We need to verify your return label and ask for the post office where the order was delivered. We will refund you immediately after understanding. And I basically said the same thing I just told you. I I don't know anything about this stuff. I got sent a QR code by TikTok and I shipped it back. And they keep asking for the way bill. I send them a QR code and they say, we are currently checking for express delivery. We will refund you if we find the product. And then I basically say, it's not my fault. You can't find it. Like maybe you had the wrong return address or something in there. I don't know. It's not my fault. But oh boy, guys, we are not done here. Fortunately, TikTok gives you the ability to like appeal a return request denied. So I appealed it and I said this exactly. I said, this item was returned via the provided USPS QR code. Why was this rejected? Like I sent it back via the tracking you provided me. The shipping shows that I shipped a 16-pound object. Do you think I shipped 16 pounds of rocks? Like, bro, what? And you can see what TikTok themselves replied back to me, a bunch of blah, 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 and we're sorry your order did not meet your expectations. After reviewing your case, we determined we do not have enough strong evidence to support your claim for this dispute, and we need to support the seller's decision. So they're just getting away with keeping my $450 and the console for a console that they were scamming me on from the first place. I mean, guys, it's one thing if they send me a brand new console, I destroy the console, send it back to them. Like, yeah, sure, that's on them. They're allowed to keep my money and the Xbox then. But no, I bought a new console. They sent me a used console. I returned it back to them, and they were like, we didn't get it. Sorry. Now there is one more thing to note here. TikTok does apparently give me 48 hours to start a second dispute from the order page if you'd like to provide more evidence for a stronger case. Now I'll talk about this here in a second, but I tried to do that and there is literally no place to start a second review of it. I have to start a new refund, but like how do I do that? Because I don't have the product anymore. I can't ship you back another Xbox I don't have. I already shipped it back to you. But anyways, I plan to send them more evidence, like the receipt we used to drop off the package at the post office. Also literal uncut overhead footage. Like I have an overhead cam right there that takes the top-down footage. We have the whole uncut section that we're going to send them as well. I also have photos of all the scotch tape and other crap used, and I'm going to try to figure out how to send that dispute. I'm not really quite sure how I'm going to because the dispute is not an option anymore. And whenever I try to contact TikTok Shop like through their support, it's just a bunch of AI garbage that like gives me a bunch of canned responses. Like I can't even describe it because it's just useless stuff. So I'm going to try to figure it out. But as you guys have seen, I figure there's a 95% chance I don't get anything back because it's TikTok, and I'm just trying to save you guys. Like, do not buy anything from TikTok, especially video games. Don't do it. Just don't do it. You're gonna get scammed. Don't do it. But guys, let's talk about the seller here because they need to be exposed. If they're gonna scam me like this, not gonna send me my money back. Let's pull up this company. They are called All Time Zip, as you can see here, and they actually are selling products on TikTok. Their page is somehow still up. They somehow have a 4.3 star review. You can see these generic things like it delivered 6 days early and looks very amazing. That's a fake review. Come on now. They came to my door in 2 days. Will order again in the future. I know BAP. It's real and got here in 3 days. What? Also, I received a broken controller. That sounds about right. My boyfriend loves it. I don't know, just a ton of like random reviews. Maybe some of these are legit, maybe some are not. I'm not quite sure. But guys, the strangest part is I think this store is doing something really scummy on the whole shipping side of things. Like as you can see here, they're selling a ton of stuff, brand new stuff that's usually comes straight from Microsoft, and they're selling it for like undervalue. So like just picture this. If you want to buy a refurbished Xbox Series X straight from Microsoft, it's going to cost you $450. How does this random company called All Time Zip have a Series X, a refurbished Series X straight from Microsoft, and they're selling it for $10 less? And let's not forget about all the shipping costs they pay, all the taxes they pay, and the selling fees. So let's just say they'd probably be making $400-$380 off of this. So like, how are they getting these Xboxes from Microsoft for $380? Like that doesn't make sense unless they are falling off the truck and somebody is picking them up and they now own them, and now they're selling legitimately obtained Xbox consoles on TikTok Shop. Like something super scummy is going on here. Also, I think they had some videos on their page too. Yep, they have 2 videos, very generic videos. What is this? They're just showing an unboxing. Actually, that's not even their footage. That's definitely not their footage. Also, they have this random controller unboxing and they're trying to link to their shop. Like that's all they have. Also, what is this? Love my life, love my nail art. What? Now, hopefully this person sees this video and refunds me. They deserve to get exposed here as they are acting very scammer-like. But I don't recommend going and like harassing them. Don't send them messages or anything. Just let's hope they see this video and refund me. Alright guys, so I'm filming this a day later and I have kind of an update on the situation, and it kind of took a weird turn. Let me just explain. Alright, so first they somehow rejected my refund again. I didn't even put it in a second time, so I'm not sure how that happened. And then next I basically told them, I was like, send a refund ASAP or I will be submitting a chargeback against you because you have my item, you have my money, you owe me money back or a console back. Like, send it to me. And I said, your scam will be revealed to the world. And I sent them a photo of the tracking info and everything, and they responded back and said, dear customer, we are contacting the post office based on the photos you provided us, but we have not received the return. This issue will take some time to resolve. That's not my fault. It was delivered to you. I'm sorry, but it's your responsibility to get it from the post office, not mine. So like, send me my money. But anyways, I did a chargeback and hopefully I'll get my money back soon, but that's not where the twist comes in here. Let me show you what happens next. So basically I went back to my return history and noticed that some of the Xboxes I bought were from All Time Zip, as you saw, and then some are from this Xbox Game Shop, which I'm like 75% sure is the same exact company as All Time Zip. I don't have proof anymore because let me just show you, Xbox Game Shop is closed for whatever reason. I guess they got shut down. But same deal as All Time Zip, where they were selling brand new Xbox stuff for a little bit underpriced. It's kind of like, how are you getting this stuff? And I'm pretty sure, I don't have proof anymore because the shop is closed, but I'm pretty sure it said All Time Zip Incorporated or LLC or whatever it's called in the description somewhere. But at this point, because I think it's the same company, I decided to do a return request for the Xbox Game Shop order just to see what happens and see what the process is like. And guys, I press return and TikTok just gives me a refund and say don't send it back. So I guess I got my money back inadvertently, like through a different listing. They just told me to keep the item and take the refund, I guess because the shop is closed. I really have no idea why. All right guys, so we're back for yet another update, and things get even worse this time. Let me just explain what happened. So you can see here I've sent many chats to TikTok trying to talk to a real person, but just get a bunch of AI garbage. And then all of a sudden there was Maria joining the chat, which that blew my mind. And guys, here we go. Let me just show you what she said. All right, so I'll skip all the boring stuff, and basically I told her all the info, and she said, "Thank you so much for patiently waiting. As per checking here on my end, as per the seller, they did not receive your return package. Would you mind asking the return receipt of your order?" And this makes no sense to me because TikTok is the one that provided me with the tracking number, like the return label. You provided it to me. How do you not have the info? But anyways, I send the drop-off receipt with the tracking info and everything, and then she goes on to say, "Have you talked to the seller?" And I'm like, yeah, of course I have. And I send, a bunch of screenshots of everything I've said. And then we go back and forth for a little bit. Then basically we get to the point where she says, "As per checking the screenshot that you have provided, the seller is still investigating the return package that they did not receive. As of the moment, we highly recommend to kindly wait for the update of the seller and kindly follow up with his return package." At this point, TikTok says it takes 7 days to get a refund. It's been 8 days since it was delivered. So like, where's my refund? And then we just go back and forth. And you can see here at the end, she says, "We can't do anything. We have no ability to process this on our end. You have to work this out with the seller." But guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Moral of the story, don't buy from TikTok Shop. Just watch the videos I make and enjoy the scamminess without having to endure it yourself. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.